There's the first light. And there comes, come on. It's blinking. There we go. We're up, we're up, we're up. Hi, guys. Max here again. Max Rants. Yeah, last day of the week for me, Thursday, the 15th of May. And it's about 6:59 to 7-ish Mountain Time. You know, when I hear the words lefty, loony, commie, progressive, I think Democrat, because the word Democrat pretty well sums it all up. Well, in their latest whine fest, these sorry sons of bitches are whining that President Trump is allowing white people to seek asylum in America. Oh my God, white people? You mean like Caucasian people? Oh, good God, somebody stop it. Oh, good Lord. The Democrats are beside themselves. It's as though they had decided that only people of color, that would be brown, black, what have you, could possibly ever seek asylum. I know they make my ass hurt just thinking about these pieces of crap. Democrats, kiss my there you go. And you know, let's take this for example. You've grown up in South Africa. You're an Afrikaaner. That means that you're a white person who was born and raised in South Africa. Afrikaaner. Maybe you were alive during the years of P.W. Botha and apartheid, and maybe not. In any case, that was then, and this is now. Now, South Africa is an anti-white apartheid government. They've done a complete 180. Before, they were really brutal to the blacks. Now they're really brutal to the whites. And I guess revenge is justifiable in the eyes of you commie Democrat pieces of crap and all the little sycophants sucking up to you from points east, west, but not from reality. It was President Ronald Reagan who played a key role. Yes, shame on you, Ronnie Reagan. Shame on you. You did good things. You did bad things. He played a key role in this horrific transformation of South Africa. President Reagan blackmailed other countries, cajoled them, forced them into supporting his death to apartheid at all cost policy. South Africa was brought to her knees by use of embargos and trade restrictions. The U.S. and her lackeys partnered up to make sure that South Africa would be all black and that the evil apartheid Afrikaners would be gone forever. The same was done to neighboring Rhodesia, now named Zimbabwe. I love that name. It just reeks of third world, doesn't it? Zimbabwe. Where are you from? Zimbabwe. Oh, God. It's like saying, where are you from? The Bronx. Same thing. Anyway, once prosperous with a strong economy and a stable government, Rhodesia was destroyed and beaten into a second world and finally third world existence. Understand, they had clean streets, they had electricity, they had telephone service, they were quite advanced in many ways, they had factories, they produced, their economy was strong. Thank you, Ronald Reagan, for pushing them into a third world hellhole as it remains today, Zimbabwe. Come on, it makes my ass hurt. Let's move on. Between the new South Africa and Zimbabwe, the evil of anti-white prejudice and bigotry has become an integral part of how things are done around there. It's part of their doctrine. It's part of their government. It's insane. They have systemic anti-white racism. Now, in decades past, since blacks were handed the reins, white farmers and businessmen have lived in fear of their lives as local police and army have taken what they want in taxes, in land, in goods, allegedly the occasional child. Whites have no voting power or influence in Africa. The white Jewish community in Cape Town is finding itself more and more isolated from things they need. And interesting, It's only there that power blackouts, brownouts they call it, rolling brownouts, have been occurring. Thank you, Johannesburg. There was no mystery. There was no big surprise as to what would happen when South Africa elected Nelson Mandela president and installed the white-hating SWAPO. South, what is it? SWAPO stood for, I forgot already, damn. Anyway, SWAPO was a militant organization. It was a political organization. It hated anybody that wasn't black. I mean, SWAPO had already chalked up numerous terrorist attacks on factories, attacks on private homes, churches. They even blew up a school bus. Come on. The Southwest Africa Political Organization, SWAPO. I remembered. Yay! The outcome was a foregone conclusion. Look around at virtually every black-led and governed nation, and you'll find their corruption and violence to be the stuff of legend. Where new leaders ascend to the throne through assassination, and there's no fiscal transparency, you're going to find those nations, such as South Africa and Zimbabwe. The only reason South Africa hasn't descended into total chaos, they're close, they're not there yet because they inherited a wealthy economy, a highly developed and stable system of government, all of which had been built before the reins were handed over to Nelson Mandela. Now it's taken them this long to screw that shit up. I mean, to complete FUBAR status. If it were me living over there, I'd be running to America too. I'd claim asylum. Yes, I'm white, but these blacks eventually are going to kill me or worse. I would ask for asylum. I'd look for a new start in a land where there is a future, where I'm not hunted down because of my wealth, my color, my skin, my religion. These people coming to us, these white South African people seeking asylum, they're productive, they're educated, they're healthy, and have absolutely no future in their homeland of South Africa. They're leaving behind their heritage, but they're bringing with them attitude, skills, education, and money with them. This is so that they can prosper and continue to contribute to America's culture and economy. I, for one, welcome you, South African friends. Afrikaners, come into our country, make it your country, help us to grow as you invest your money, your time, your skill, your knowledge, your attitude in our country. You're far more welcome than Jose and his family of 20 who come in on a floating door. Come on. I'm Max, and that is the way it is.